The University of Connecticut is proud to offer students undergraduate programs in environmental sciences and studies. Why is there a need for interdisciplinary programs? Wicked issues such as climate change require collaboration from experts across traditional academic disciplines. When scholars with traditional training in academic disciplines began trying to collaborate on research on climate change and other complex societal issues, it became apparent that disciplinary differences in terminology, methodology, and perspective limited effective collaboration. Integration across traditional disciplinary boundaries. Organizations such as the National Science Foundation created programs such as IGERT, Integrative Graduate Education and Research Traineeship, to build a new generation of scholars to work across disciplinary divides. Evaluation of these programs by the National Science Foundation revealed that regardless of theme, all programs struggled with balancing the inherent tension that arose between interdisciplinary breadth and disciplinary depth. Conversations began to emerge about the value of training people who were generalists as opposed to specialists, which some countered with the idea that being a generalist was in fact a specialization in and of itself. Although the IGERT programs focused on graduate education, there is a strong enough argument that the same skill sets need to be developed at the undergraduate level. What skills are emphasized in our environmental programs? Global climate change and related environmental problems are some of society's most pressing issues and are so crucial that scholars have labeled this an existential crisis. Scholars working in this field have identified specific competencies with which students need to be equipped to work in this domain. These are understanding of complexity, including complex adaptive systems, forward-lookingness, interpersonal skills that include being able to communicate with scholars from different disciplinary traditions as well as with policymakers and the general public, normative competency, caring about the issues being studied, and strategic thinking. What is the difference between environmental studies and environmental sciences? Environmental studies majors take classes in the humanities core, the social science core, and the natural science core. These are some of the classes in each core. These cores overlap with other majors and minors, which allows students the opportunity to customize their path, which is why many students choose to double major. Environmental sciences has three concentrations: sustainable systems, global change, and human health. These students develop a strong grounding in science and mathematics through their education, taking courses in some of the categories listed here. What do the plans of study look like? Our environmental studies and sciences majors train students to specialize in interdisciplinary approaches to environmental issues. Depending on the classes that they choose, some students do develop a specialization, such as environmental policy and law, a favorite among students who plan to enter law school after their undergraduate degree. Others supplement the broad training in environmental studies or sciences with another major. A popular one for environmental studies is political science. These are some of the potential plans of study from environmental studies students. All environmental sciences students have a set of required courses, as well as courses in the concentration of their choosing. These are some course examples within each concentration. Can generalists have specializations? Individuals with environmental sciences and studies backgrounds tend to gravitate towards specializations within their major, and therefore are known as T people, because students have a base knowledge in their particular area of study, the horizontal line, and then have a specialization that they pursue and focus on throughout their studies, the vertical line. These specializations can be anything, including environmental history, adaptation, sea level rise, renewable resources, and the list goes on. As T people, environmental sciences and studies majors can pursue a wide range of career paths. What kinds of careers have students graduating from these programs pursued? Some potential careers include environmental technician/specialist, environmental consultant, ecologist, environmental manager, environmental health and safety officer, environmental attorney, environmental educator, sustainability specialist, and so many more. These are some UConn Environmental Studies graduates: a regional planner, an environmental compliance and sustainability coordinator, an energy program specialist, a communications coordinator and field organizer, a natural resource project manager, and a sustainability specialist. These are some accomplished environmental sciences graduates, including a research technician, a high school teacher, and a NOAA Digital Coast Fellow. Many environmental sciences students have gone on to graduate school in order to become more specialized. Thank you for watching. For any questions, please reach out to Sarah Tremblay, the Program Coordinator of Environmental Sciences and Environmental Studies, or scan these codes with your mobile device in order to check out the websites.